Are we good? Are we going to be able to do YouTube? Okay. We're on? Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, Delaware. I'm Deb Chamberlain. We've got some great stuff for you today. Reverend Kathleen is away, but we've got some beautiful messages in her place. And I'm going to just start off with some music as we settle into our seats and into our mind. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice, the spirit on earth, and who you are, and all you do is a blessing to the world. We are the hearts, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are, and all we do is a blessing to the world. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am, and all I do is a blessing to the world, a blessing to the world. I am the heart, I am the hands, you are the heart, you are the hands, we are the heart, we are the hands. Good morning, good morning. We are the Center for Spiritual Living, Delaware. I'm Deb Chamberlain. Reverend Kathleen is off away, having a beautiful time somewhere without us. But we're going to have an excellent service. That's correct. It works both ways. So I'd love to bring up our singers, for the presence is here. I love it. Is anybody singing the bottom part?
Everybody's singing the melody.
Oh, no
Okay.
harmonies today.
No
All right.
harmonies today.
You guys can do harmony.
Right.
The
presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. I will meet you in grace. The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. I will meet you in grace. The presence is here. The presence is here. love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. I will meet you in grace. I will meet you in grace.
Yes. Loved it.
Well, welcome to Center for Spiritual Living, Delaware. Here we are in Yorkland, Delaware, and we welcome you. If you're boots on the ground in the sanctuary or live streaming, welcome. We're going to start off with a 5-step spiritual mind treatment. It's called affirmative prayer. And the purpose of the prayer is just to celebrate this idea of sanctuary, this idea of Center for Spiritual Living, Delaware, that idea of the science of mind reverberating in all of us as love, as life, as peace, as joy, as abundance, as wisdom, as intelligence. All of these qualities we call qualities of God. These are God qualities. This is God, how it reverberates every time I even say the word God. All of these ideas come to my mind, and I get to celebrate their perfection as they are ever present. And so in this moment, I celebrate that idea of me being one with it all, of us all being one with each other. Yes, absolutely, here in the sanctuary and beyond, in our communities, in our countries, in our continents, in our planet, in our universe. The idea that this creative spark is unfolding as everything always, and even transcends the idea of space and time. And so with this delightful awareness and this unification, this appreciation, I speak this word for our time today, living in concert with this magnificent service, in concert with love and life, in concert with the magnificent music, in concert with the magnificent Save team and the audio visual and the aesthetics team, our youth ministry. All of these ideas to celebrate togetherness, unfolding here and now, and in this sense of always. So I know everything is blessed, and I most particularly bless the ideas that are brought forward by Reverend Eugene Holden, recognizing that this message is simply funneled in, through, and as Reverend Eugene, in perfection, in love, in life, in joy, in wisdom, in peace, in delight. I know everything about this service is blessed, and I give great thanks for that. And in that gratitude, I also give thanks for this opportunity to pray, this opportunity to be present, this opportunity to celebrate love. And so I release this word into the law, and the law simply responds. The demonstrations are already unfolding. This is my belief. This is my declaration. This is my delightful awareness. And in this awareness, we simply all get to radiate this same sense of possibility by saying yes. And so it is. And so it is. Amen. And so it is. Amen. And I welcome to the platform Mr. James Harvin.
Thank you, Dean, for that inspiring prayer. Well, grand rising all. And for those who have your phones with you, please set your cell phones to airplane mode to support the quality of your service. Thank you for that. So today, Bruce Tatum is our YouTube host. Bruce. So, if we can bring up our intention, there it is. If you could say with me our CSL Delaware intention. We, the Center for Spiritual Living Delaware, are an inclusive, inspiring, joyful, ever-expanding spiritual community rooted in new thought, ancient wisdom principles. We are here to be the presence of love, co-creating heaven on earth, a world that works for all. Thank you. And now for some announcements. This is the season of nonviolence, which runs through January 30th through April 4th, honoring Mahatma Gandhi and Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr., in its 64 days of nonviolence practice. And so we have an affirmation that you can repeat after me. I don't know if it's actually up there. So we're going to repeat, today I set an example of a peacemaker by promoting nonviolent responses. Promoting nonviolent responses. You get an A for that. Yeah. The Women's Empowerment Circle meets today in the Orange Room. That's today. Please bring your lunch to fellowship from 12 to 12:30, and then circle time is right after from 12:30 to 1:30. The annual Singer-Songwriters Concert and Potluck featuring Sharon Bousquet and Deb Chamberlain and the Spirit Band is April 12th, right after service from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. This year's theme is Safe in Sound, Songs from the Heart. There is a suggested donation of $30, not 30%, $30, but please give as you are able. Proceeds benefit the music ministry. Come and enjoy an uplifting hour of music and community, and we look forward to seeing you there. So, facilitated by our Reverend Eugene Holden. We have a class coming up called Visioning, a Way of Life, to be held on Zoom from April 14th through May 19th, meeting for 6 Tuesdays from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. Would you like to say a couple words? Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, so the visioning class, it's a beautiful, beautiful process of visioning your life's purpose or whatever it is that you want to vision in terms of experiencing something greater, something broader, something magnificent, something deeper, coming from the vision that is within you. It's not the same as visualization. Visualization comes from something that we already have an idea about, right? This is more of a process where we are tapping into the invisible and where there is so much more available to us. So it's like, what is love's highest vision of my life? It's going to be a great class. I recommend, I encourage, I inspire you to take it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Reverend Eugene. Okay, just some more highlights about that. That the registration is $45, and that is due by April 7th. Tuition is $150, and required text is Life Visioning by Michael Beckwith. So you can register online, or you can give a check to Virgie, who will always take a check.
Just real fast, the book by Reverend Michael Beckwith, that's who I learned this from many years ago.
Okay. So at the beginning of March, we had our annual meeting, and as the treasurer, I did my little speech, and we talked about giving. It's always a great subject to talk about. But if you could, for those who would like to fill out the pledge forms, there's a bunch of forms in the back. I would like to get as many by the end of the month as possible. It helps us in planning our budget and what we can do here at CSL. One note, though, about pledges and donations is that there's a new tax law change that if you have documented donations, then you can actually provide, put additional deductions in your tax forms for next year. So having it gone through our books allows you to have that documentation that gives you the tax relief. So I don't know much more about that, but that's what I've been told. What's that? $1,000 limit. But hey, it's better than nothing, right? Yes. We have a question from the floor regarding the giving tree. That kind of just goes on continuously, so there's no time frame for that. You could, so it allows for not the operating fund, but more of the building funds and other things like that. So it's not time sensitive, so, but we'd appreciate it. Okay, so now I need to introduce Dean, and he's gonna do a little.
I'm going to do a little dance.
He's gonna do a little dance.
I'm not
All
going
right.
to do. Okay, so explanation. Very quickly. And thank you, Deb, for allowing this to be. I'm taking a keyboard class as part of my schooling. And part of that was to get some experience playing the keyboard in front of people. People, keyboard. Dean playing. So our first congregational is going to be Love Is My Decision. Yes. And you are welcome to stand up if you'd like to jazz with it. The more you jazz, the better. Okay, is this better? You can hear this better. All right. I'm kissing the mic. Love is my decision. It's up to me to give of my heart. Love is my decision. No one else can tell me to start. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. Love is my decision. It's up to me to stand on that bridge. Love is my decision. No one else can make me forgive. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show us how. Love is my decision. my decision right here and now. Love is my decision. It's up to me to dance down the road. Love is my decision. No one else can lighten my load. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. Love is my decision. It's up to me to dance down the road. Love is my decision. No one else can lighten my load. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. My decision right here and now. Yay! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Woo! Thank you, Deb.
All right. Okay.
A plus on that assignment. A plus.
Excellent. Phew. That's over. Hello, my name is Tisha. I am your reader for today. The theme for
Can you please get closer to the mic?
Yes.
Thank you.
How's this? Well, there's that option also. I have a special microphone person that's helping me. Hello?
Hello.
This always happens to me because technology. Okay. Yes. Theme for 2026, technology. No, is open at the top. And theme for March is, what if? What if we could all play the keyboard like Dean?
Yeah.
Woo! Today, want to change the world? Do it. All right. Do I have a second to tell a story?
Yes.
Are you sure? I mean,
Yeah.
it's quick. It's gonna go quick. Okay. Stop explaining the story. So, my daughter is 19. She's in college. She's in that sophomore year, trying to decide whether she's going to be a partier and a sorority person, or she's actually going to study. And she has anxiety. And I thought to myself, okay, I'm going to be this real smart mom. And she went to the bathroom. I went downstairs. I collected all these pictures I happen to have of the lineage of my female family members. And she came in out of the bathroom. And I said to her, who is this? And she says, me. And I showed her the next picture. I laid it down. I said, who is this? She says, you, my mother. I laid down the next picture. I said, who is this? She says, that's your mother, Ginger. I laid down the next picture. I said, who is this? She says, that's Betty, Ginger's mother. I laid down the next picture. I said, that's Josephine, Betty's mother. And then I laid down the next picture. And I said, that's Grandma Addie. And then I laid down the very last picture. And she goes, oh, I don't like that picture, because you can't really see it of an old lady in like a costume that is from the 1800s. And I said, I don't know her name either, but that is Addie's mother. And I said, and you know what? Someday, whose picture will be all the way on the other end of you? And she said, are you telling me I'm pregnant? I said, no, your daughter. So you see, Caddy, all these pictures, this is the visual. And these women are what? Strong women, all in a line here, 7 of us. And I said to her, before I knew what today was about, I said, I'm just planting a seed. And that's a true darn story. Okay, so I'm going to read now. All right, so I invite you to listen very deeply to my words. And first, from New Thought, the writer Raymond Halliwell. Life, with all its attributes of good, is something that doesn't just happen to touch a fortunate few. It is something you must create. It is something you must plan, mentally picture, and think about. You who are seeking love, fortune, happiness, and success must understand that it is not something you may find. You cannot buy it nor borrow it from another. No one can give it to you. You must create it within yourself. Your desires and ideas are like seeds you plant in the soil. But these seeds are planted in the soil of the mind. After planting the thought seeds, you cultivate them, nurture them, and guard them. And, well, until the harvest time, and then you reap all that you have sown, and abundantly so. Breath. And so together let's affirm, I change the world by planting ideas of good in the soil of my mind. Thank you. And now for more seeds of soil will be Reverend Eugene Holden. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tish. Good morning again, everybody. Let's just jump right into this. So the theme of the year is open at the top, right? Oh, hello everybody out there love streaming in YouTube land, Facebook land, whatever land you're streaming from. Love streaming. If we can take down the high on this mic, the gain on this, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Yeah. So the theme of the year is open at the top. Now, Dr. Holmes, when he talked about being open at the top, he was talking about not having this shut off where we are closed to what Spirit wants to bring to us, right? Sometimes in fundamental teachings, and even there are some fundamentalist religious scientists, I've met them, and they, this is how it's done. Ernest Holmes talked about being open at the top, meaning that we have to be open to let Spirit do what Spirit does. Because life changes. And sometimes there are ideas that come up that want to come through us. They want to come through us. So we want to be open, and I like to say receptive and available at the top. Open and receptive and available so that we are ready to be that fertile soil through which the seeds of thought are planted within us. It's an amazing thing that we talk about planting seeds into the mind of Spirit, but what about us being that soil where the seeds of Spirit are planted within us? Being open at the top. The theme for the month is, what if? What if? I love that one. Being a martial artist, and I've been in the martial arts since I was a teen, and we would play this what if game. So what if the punch comes this way? What would you do? What if the kick came this way? What would you do? What if? What if? And that's where it was through the art where I learned to expect the unexpected, because anything could happen. So what if? I have had clients say, Eugene, but what if it doesn't work? I have a question. What if it does? What if it does? But what if I go for this position and it doesn't work out? Yeah, but what if it does? What if it does? And then the theme of today, you want to change the world? Do it. So let me ask you a question, not rhetorical. Do you want to change the world? Yes. Thank you, Janet, and everyone else. Then let's do that, right? So now what do we mean by changing the world? What does it take to change the world? I love the teachings of Science of Mind and Spirit. Dr. Holmes, brilliant man. How he synthesized all these teachings from around the world and made it practical. But also there's a science to it. I love that, right? And one of the greatest tools that he left this world is what I call affirmative prayer. I just simply call it prayer. But there are 5, what he called elements of effective prayer. And I just want to talk about 2 of them, because that's what from my point of view, that's what we use to change the world. And the first element, or the first step, or the first element is recognition. Recognition, to recognize that there is something, call it whatever we want to call it. You know, it's called God, it's called Allah, it's called Allah, it's called Yahweh, it's called Krishna, it's called it's called Olodumare, it's called great-grandfather, it's called, and it keeps going on and on and on with the names. But there is no name for the nameless. I love the Tao Te Ching that says, the Tao that can be named is not the eternal Tao. However, we being the brilliant human beings that we are, we put names to things, right? So what we are looking to do here is to tap into, how do I change the world? How do I change it? Want to change the world? Yeah. How do I do that, Reverend Eugene? Well, we want to recognize that there is this power that we have access to. In fact, we are all within this power. Dr. Holmes has this quote, right, that there is a power in the universe greater than we are, and we can use it. The fact and the truth is that we are always using it. So what we want to do is to use it consciously. Now, you will hear that that quote is said, there's a power for good in the universe greater than we are, and we can use it. Well, being the one I love to think about and ponder about this stuff, and so I'm saying, well, if there's a power for good in the universe, well, then there's a power for its opposite, right? So then that had me think, well, it's not that the power itself is good or bad, it's just a power. It just is. It's like electricity. Electricity isn't good or bad, it just is. It can be used to light up the room, or it can be used to burn down a house. I was going to say something else, but Dean's laughter made me change that. Thank you, Dean. So there is a power. We recognize that there is a power. You can call it whatever you want to call it, but call it forth into your awareness. In other words, recognize that it is everywhere that you are. Recognize that it is that intelligence that beats your heart. Recognize that it is that intelligence that breathes your breath. Do you really understand that your hand doesn't move by itself? It can't move on its own. There's an intelligence that goes, I want to move my hand, and then sends these impulses to the muscle, and then the hand moves, right? In a fraction of a second. So to recognize that there is something that is causing all of that to be. And then the second effective element is to unify with this what we've recognized, to become one with that. That yes, I recognize that there is divine intelligence that governs the universe. Oh yeah, I recognize, now we call it unification, I call it recognition 2.0. To recognize that, oh, I am the thing itself. It is revealing itself as me, as you, as we. Check that out, right? That is exciting to me, to recognize that that same intelligence that causes the earth to spin in such a way that I call the sun, I call it the sun rising, but it's just the earth rotating, and I get to watch that. But that same intelligence that causes all of that is speaking these words. That's animating the body temple. So how do we change the world? By recognizing that there's this something that is at the very center of our life. We got to come to the understanding, standing under the knowledge that we can't make a move without it. We cannot make a move without it. Our thoughts are its thoughts. Now, if we're not in awe, we are not paying attention, folks. Do you realize how remarkable we are? We are fantastic human beings. Oh, human beings. Hu. It's an ancient Egyptian word meaning the utterance of the words that produce. So human, you are a natural creator. A natural creator. So what we want to do here is to recognize that we are one with this infinite intelligence. And now we have been told this many, many times through many scriptures, through many things. There's this, it's written in Genesis, right? In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And then in that same story, it talks about God saying, let us make men in our image. Make them both male and female in our image. And that's in Genesis. In the Upanishads, there's another direction. There's another example of this same thing. It says, in the beginning was only being, one without a second. One out of himself, he brought forth the cosmos and entered into everything in it. And entered into everything in it. It entered into all of that. There is nothing that does not come from him. Of everything, he is the inmost self. He is the truth. He is the supreme. He is the self-supreme. You are that. You are that. That which the Upanishads go on, and this particular Upanishad goes on to say that it is the inmost being. It is that which is the taste of water. You are that. So what I'm trying to get over to you is that we are so beautifully created. We are powerful beyond what we have may been taught or told. So how do we change the world? Well, Rev, you don't understand where I've been. You don't understand what I've gone through. Guess what? You don't understand where I've been and what I've gone through, right? And there is an intelligence that wants to be birthed through us. How do we change the world? We start to look at ourselves. Gandhi said, be the change you want to see. So be the peace you want to see. Be the joy you want to experience. Be the lover you want to attract. Be that divine partner in a relationship that you want to experience. Is this making sense? Yeah. Right? So what we want to do is to be the change that we want to be. So that means that we have to start looking at who I am. Who am I being in this moment? How do I want to show up in this world? How do I want to show up like everybody, well, not everybody else. Do I want to show up like most people and be grumpy about what's going on in life? And now this is not to say that stuff is not going on. We're not going to bury our head in the proverbial sand. There's crap going on. Being honest. I would use a different word, but I'm in church. There's crap going on. But that doesn't mean that we have to get snagged by the news of the crap that's going on. In fact, what I like to say about the news, for me, those are prayer requests. Like, oh, this is going on in Iran. Let me take it to prayer. Oh, this is happening in the courts in the USA. Let me take that to prayer. Let me stand. Let me raise my vibration. See, we talk about grand rising without really knowing what that really means. When Reverend Michael Beckwith brought that out in 2023, grand rising, what he was referring to is a grand rising in consciousness. It's not just good morning. It's about raising our consciousness in a grand way, grand rising, so that we are rising in a grand way to, as Scripture said, if I am lifted up, will draw all others unto me. So what we are here to do, my brothers and sisters, is just to raise our vibration so that even though in the midst of the storm, we are the eye in the midst of it. That's that peace that surpasses understanding. When things are going on around us and we are standing peace because we recognize that there is a power that we get to be one with, and we are one with, and we stand in that. Let me be at peace with all of this going on. So what it is about, it is about starting, it is about coming to who we are. It's about starting with ourselves. It's about tapping into who it is we want to be, right? So I want to step into being the best person that I can possibly be. You know, we have heard over the years what is ours to do, tapping into what's mine to do, what's mine to do. And for me, that's a great question, but that's the second question. That's the second question. For me, my first question, you can go ahead and start. My first question is, who am I to be? Who am I to be in this situation? Am I to be upset with what's going on? Or am I to be that place of peace? Am I to be angry and tap into the let's fight them all? Or am I to be, let me be here and let me love. Let me love. Let me love. Deb?
It's gonna feel real good. It's gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need? A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top in a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message gonna be any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. Na 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 na.
Yeah. So we're here to make that change. Who are we to be here? Stepping into being that place of magnificence, being that place of joy, being that place of grace, being the place of let me hold the silence when words are not enough. Let me love you even though you might slap me. So I just close this right now, recognizing that there is only one power, one presence, one life, which is called God. The amazing, the magnificent intelligence that continues to live, move, and have its being influence as all things. And as I recognize it, it is everywhere present. I know that it is present right where each and every one of us are. Right here, right now, God is, we are. And so it is in this awareness of our oneness that I declare, I speak this word from a place of knowing that we are willing to step into being who we are here to be, saying, yes, I am here to make a change. Do I want to change the world? Yes, and then I stand and I do it from a place of love, from a place of grace, from a place of compassion. I know that all is well, and I know that as we continue to say yes, that we are guided and directed and shifted and uplifted to experience the highest and the best. And for this I give great thanks. From this place of thanksgiving, I just let these words be, because the word that I speak, being the word of God, is the law of life. It is the law unto itself, only knowing its own fulfillment. And so fulfilled, we simply and lovingly allow it to be. And so it is.
I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love.
Yeah.
It's time that I realize there are some with no home, not a nickel to loan. Could it be really me pretending that they're not alone? A willow deeply scarred somebody's broken heart in a washed out dream. They follow the pattern of the wind, you see, 'cause they got no place to be.
That's why I'm starting with me.
I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways.
Yeah.
And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world
A better place, take a look at yourself and make the change.
I'm starting with the woman in the mirror.
Woo, come on.
I'm asking her to change her ways.
Oh,
No message is gonna be any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. You gotta get it right while you got the time.
when you close your heart, you close your mind. Hey, ha-ha.
The woman in the
Come on
mirror.
now. Woo.
Start asking them to change their ways. 'Cause no message is gonna be any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make the change. Na 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 na
Na.
na 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 na.
Yeah.
Na 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 na. I'm gonna make a change for once in my life.
Make that change.
Brucey. Thank you, Reverend Eugene, for suggesting that beautiful song.
Woo.
Thank you.
Make that change. Be the change you want to see. And now we're going to call up my dear brother after he gets off the camera. Back to Jim.
Wow. All right. Let's reflect on the blessings you received from CSL Delaware, the life-changing spiritual teachings like we just saw, and the spiritual support and love of our beloved community as ministers, practitioners, and members. And then let your appreciation flow as generous tithes and offerings. As you give, you expand your abundance consciousness, and together we co-create a world that works for all. We accept donations through PayPal button on our website by check or cash. And those of you who use automatic pay or PayPal, please bless the basket as it is passed. And we will read the blessing of our gifts. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies this offering. The Spirit gives abundantly. I receive thankfully and give again generously. This is the bounty of God, and I send it forth with wisdom and joy. Divine love bountifully supplies and increases this offering. I give freely and fearlessly, fulfilling the law of giving and receiving.
I give and I receive. I trust and I believe that everything is one, and all I give is love. We give and we receive. We trust and we believe that everything is one, and all we give is love. Yes, everything is one, and all we give is love.
Prayer works. Please join Dean for the after-service prayer circle. And the light bearer shall be... All right, Candace will be our light bearer. And prayer requests can also be placed in the prayer box located on the back table or sent to Peg Frymoyer at pegfrymoyer@gmail.com, and who sends the request to the practitioners. And also we have the bookstore in the back. And now we'll have Deb do our final song of the day.
Yeah, this is a lively one, so you're going to have to stand. You can't stay in your chair for this one, by Ricky Byers. You could, but you won't want to. I got up in the morning singing, God is so good. I got up in the morning singing, God is so good. I got up in the morning singing, God is so good. My God is so good to me. Feeling good down in my soul, feeling good down in my soul. God is so good. Feeling good down in my soul. God is so good. Feeling good down in my soul. God is so good. My God is so good to me. In my time of trouble, in my time of trouble, God is so good. In my time of trouble, I know God is so good. In my time of trouble, God is so good. My God is so good to me. In my time of triumph, in my time of triumph, I know God is so good. In my time of triumph, I know God is so good. In my time of triumph, I know God is so good. My God is so good to me. When the day is over, when the day is over, I'm singing, God is so good. When my day is over, I'm singing, God is so good. When the day is over, I'm singing, God is so good. My God is so good to me. Every day, in every way, God is so good. Every day, in every way, God is so good. When I take the time to praise the Spirit, God is so good. My God is so good to me. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. I got up this morning singing, God is so good. My God is so, my God is so good. My God is so good to me. Yeah. Okie dokie then. Well, Reverend Eugene, what you got to say?
Back on, please. Up, I'm on. So I don't know what to say except for let's bring in the little children. Let's go ahead and circle up and bring in the kids. Bring in the youths. How's everybody feeling? All right. What about me? Let me tell you. Oh, what you doing? What up, girl? How you doing? You doing good? You sure? Are you it? It's like, you know what, y'all be... You're tearing stuff up. Oh, you have to stay there because it's taped. Okay. And here is the great Nicole Pisano.
Thank you.
Paisano.
All right. So today, grand day, by the way. I'm Nicole, the youth teacher.
What up, partner?
Lawson was my assistant today.
Go ahead, Lawson.
Standing in parade. In class, we had Jameson and Cameron.
What up, Cameron?
Our monthly topic is what if.
What if?
Today's topic is want to change the world? Do it.
Never mind.
I asked the children, what do you want to change? And then what step can you make to make the change? So I'm going to get Lawson. Yep.
What if?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I need help. That's right.
Oh, you want me to Okay. Who here is a political person? Who here is on the news, politics-wise?
Not me.
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Well, I think what is the main problem in the world? Our government, right?
Uh-oh.
So I'm thinking, right?
Uh-oh.
Who is our president?
Uh-oh.
Big problem. Big problem. That's all y'all gotta know. That's all y'all gotta know.
Oh, that's not on the...
That's all y'all gotta know. Big problem.
Let's keep going.
No, do that part. No, okay.
Don't give him a mic anymore. Yeah, I know. I know.
What do you want to change?
besides my brother, I want to save all the animals that are being hunted.
Yeah. Welcome, Cameron.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Hi, my name's Cameron. I'm new here.
Yeah, you are.
One
Good to see you.
One change I would like to make is pollution, because fresh air, it's just a necessity. Like, everyone needs fresh air. So, and this is my poster.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. All right.
Right?
So my beautiful, beautiful. Oh, are we saying bye to the folks on lining, streamlining, streamline? Love streaming. Streamlining on the Love Stream. Love Boat. That's Love Shack. Are we saying goodbye to them or not? Yes, we are. Beautiful. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And we're done. Good. Hoo-wee. That's a wrap. Take a nice